Hello, my name is Jason, and I'm going to inform my audience about the student loan debt crisis. How serious is the student loan debt crisis? Stats states from 2003 to 2011 the student loan debt has increased from $250 billion to over $900 billion. Some of the reasons why students fall into debt varies. Factors like increased interest rates, rise in tuition costs because of the 2008 recession, aggressive lending practices by federal and private sectors are all reasons why students fall into debt in the first place. And the student loan debt affects not only students but also the families and hurts the U.S. economy too. Some of the stats of the student loan debt are: the student loan debt now exceeds over $1 trillion today. Since 2003 to 2011, the student loan debt has increased from $250 billion to over $900 billion. Over 90% of all college funds are funded by the government funding programs, which is relevant because when the government cuts funds, it hurts the education system, which results in the states increasing their tuition cost. Why students fall into debt in the first place varies. Increased interest rates on student loans can result in the student paying a lot more debt than just their original college tuition cost. Today's economy is uncertain, so some college students may pursue a second degree, which can also result in more debt in the long run. Because of the 2008 recession, the cost of college tuition increased because of less funds provided by the government. Aggressive lending practices by the federal and private sectors are another reason why students fall into debt. Who the student loan debt affects. It affects the students directly, and some students might take lesser paying jobs just to pay off their debt. Fewer graduates affects the economy because of less qualified employees and employers in the workforce. The students' families might be affected because of the college is paid for by their families, and it affects families and their savings plan altogether. Student loan debt might also cause some college students to drop out and not earn a degree altogether. To my conclusion, since 2003 to 2011, the student loan debt has increased from $250 billion to over $900 billion and now exceeds $1 trillion today. With the stats I provided, there is no question how severe the student loan debt crisis has become. Factors like increased interest rates, increased tuition costs, the 2008 recession, aggressive lending practices by federal and private sectors are all reasons why the student loan debt has increased. Student loan debt affects not only students but students and their families and the U.S. economy, which affects everybody in general.